Hidden within the rolling greenery of Middleton, Manchester, stands a building steeped in history, a Grade 2 star-listed marvel known as Hopwood Hall. Its walls tell stories of grandeur, tragedy, resilience, and now, betrayal. This is not our usual historical crime story, but the events that have unfolded this month surrounding this magnificent house are, without a doubt, criminal. Built in the 15th century, Hopwood Hall has been a jewel of history for nearly 600 years. It was home to the Hopwood family until the early 20th century, with its Jacobean wood carvings, intricate stonework, and tales of notable visitors like Lord Byron and Guy Fawkes. Yet, for decades, it stood abandoned, vandalised, and forgotten by time, until one man brought it back to life. In 2013, Hopwood DePree, an American filmmaker, author, and entrepreneur, discovered his ancestral connection to Hopwood Hall. Fascinated by the history and driven by his family ties, he made the extraordinary decision to leave Hollywood behind and dedicate his life to restoring the derelict estate. With a limited license to occupy from Rochdale Council, DePree embarked on an ambitious journey with the help from an army of community volunteers. Together with a lot of hard work, they created the Hopwood Foundation charity and won grants from Historic England. They not only learnt the techniques and restoration skills needed, but also formed lifelong friendships. In years gone by, many of the people who lived in Middleton worked for Hopwood Hall and kept the day-to-day running smoothly. Now their ancestors are helping to bring this magnificent building back to life, but in return the hall has given something back, something greatly needed in this day and age. Hopwood Hall brought people together, sparked hope and pride within the local community, and gave people a sense of achievement and purpose. Hopwood shares the discoveries made and the work of the community on his YouTube channel. I'll put this link in the description box below. It shows everyone's hard work over 7 years and the results that have been achieved. But this story of dedication has taken a dark turn. In early November 2024, Rochdale Council, without clear warning, ended their agreement with Hopwood DePree, locking volunteers out and halting all progress. The council claims that DePree failed to present a viable business plan. Yet, records show he submitted a detailed plan, even creating a video to outline his vision. Over £1.7 million in grants has been invested, and people from around the world support the cause. So why did the council suddenly decide to pull the rug out from under him? As you can imagine, outrage erupted, and an urgent public meeting was called on the 20th of November. Volunteers who spent years pouring their hearts into the restoration voiced their anger. For many, this project isn't just about a building, it's a symbol of unity and hope. Volunteer Boyd Taylor told the crowd, "I want to express my personal feelings about the initiator of this effort, Hopwood DePree, whom I now consider a good friend. How many people would be willing to up sticks and relocate to a foreign country to undertake such a momentous task as he has done? Now they, the council, have disgustingly pulled the rug from under him and want to take over themselves. We are all appalled." The council have stated that, "We're very clear that we will continue to involve those volunteers and the wider community in any future plans. However, the community are not willing to work with the council after this. They feel betrayed, and the only person they want to work with is Hopwood DePree." The encroaching college nearby may be the issue, as they have had concerns over public access going past the college to get to Hopwood Hall. DePree has been trying to resolve this issue for many years. The community's trust in the council has been shattered. They demand answers about missing council meeting minutes, ignored communications, and the council's sudden change of course. DePree and the residents are not giving up. He insists the council's decision violates their legally binding agreement and has engaged his legal team. Meanwhile, the community has launched a petition, gathering global support for the project and calling out what many see as the council's betrayal. I'll put this link in the description box below. From the United States to the UK, people are rallying behind Hopwood Hall. Comments pour in, describing the council's actions as shameful and praising the volunteers' efforts to preserve history. This isn't just a fight to save a building, it's a fight for transparency, justice, and the preservation of our shared history. Hopwood Hall is more than stone and timber. It's a legacy. And that legacy now hangs in the balance. If you have a spare minute, please sign the petition. It will help to make a difference. Let's hold the council accountable and ensure Hopwood Hall remains a symbol of community and perseverance for generations to come. What's happening at Hopwood Hall is more than just history. It's happening now. Join the fight to ensure its story continues. Thank you for watching. See you next time.